Hello and welcome back. So, just previously, I had covered the NES Star Wars video games and what my thoughts were on them, and they were pretty good overall. Level of difficulty was a little bit on the high side, but now I'm going to cover the Super Nintendo Star Wars games. So they were called the Super Star Wars games, basically. So you had Super Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, and Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. These games are a lot of fun and absolutely fun to play from start to finish. All three games are great. I mean, you got the whole basically falls right on the movies, which I like. Some differences in the mix, like for instance on Tatooine on the first level, you're fighting the Sarlacc, which is unheard of because the Sarlacc's not until Return of the Jedi. But overall, it still works. And a lava beast inside the Sandcrawler, which wait a minute, I don't remember ever going inside the Sandcrawler in a Star Wars movie, but it happens in the game. So there you go. Some differences between the games and the movies, but they're good ones though. What's cool about these games, you get to play as different characters of Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, and even Wicket the Ewok from Return of the Jedi on a couple of levels. So that was really cool. So Star Wars, the original one, very cool because you're Luke Skywalker, you find C3PO, then you go to find R2D2, then go find Obi-Wan Kenobi and get a lightsaber, and then meet up with Han Solo and Chewbacca. So just like the movie, go to the Death Star, rescue Leia. Obi-Wan comes to his demise, and then the Death Star battle, and then it leads up to Empire Strikes Back, which Hoth, this time Luke does not get captured by a Wampa. This time you actually go to the Wampa cave as Luke Skywalker and fight the Wampa. Then you come out and fight against a probe droid as Luke Skywalker, which is very different from the movie because it was Han that capped off the probe droid. Or basically, the probe droid self-destructed itself after Han got a couple of blasts at him. And as a result, there's some difference there. Then you get to the Battle of Hoth. And then then you play as Han Solo going around Echo Base to basically get Leia out to the Falcon and get her off Hoth while Darth Vader and the Imperial troops are storming the base. As a result, then you get to the asteroid field, but this time you're shooting off TIE fighters rather than trying to just escape them. So that was a little different from the game and the movie. Then you got Dagobah, where you first find R2D2, and then find Yoda, then fight one of the creatures. And that was kind of a tough boss for me at first, but figured it out since then. Then Cloud City to meet up with Lando, then play as Chewie to save C3PO, find C3PO, and then this next level with as Han Solo, you fight the carbonite machine, carbon freezing machine, and even if you defeat it, you still get frozen in carbonite on the cutscene. So, wow. Then you got, of course, the epic showdown of Luke and Vader on Bespin. And then you got then leads right into Return of the Jedi. Well, you start off as a speeder. Yeah, apparently according to that cutscene of the Luke, Leia, and Chewie have to ride a speeder to get to Jabba's palace. Don't remember that from the movie, but don't think that was ever in the movie, but still, it is what it is. So you do. And you rescue Han from carbonite. Then you have to fight on the sail barges, just like the movie. Then you can fight on a sail inside the sail barge as either Han, Leia, or Chewie, and defeat Jabba the Hutt. Then you get to Endor, where you have the speeder bike fight which was pretty fun. And then you got the Ewok, the 2 levels where you can play as Wicket. You get to play as Wicket, the Ewok, and then, of course, Luke with his showdown with Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine, along with the Battle of Endor and the second Death Star battle. So yeah, all fun games. Nice thing with Empire and Return of the Jedi is you do get the password. So yeah, let's just say you end up on a game over, you get the password, you write it down, and then you type it in. That way you don't have to start from the beginning. You can just start from basically where you left off. And for those who did not like to have to start over all the time, it was pretty convenient. Now, this game's also had very good voiceovers, with Darth Vader especially. And it's most impressive. So I thought that was really good. Darth Vader's breathing was very accurate. For a 16-bit, Star Wars music on that was great. I mean, just hearing that in 16-bit was phenomenal. I mean, I give these games, all 3 of them, a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. You name it. Totally worth it. I still enjoy these games to this day. I mean, they're just so nostalgic and a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll be back again soon.